What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy at WWE Champion Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. Let's get into it. The Never Say Die Tour is live, and you can see right from here, we haven't even done anything. I legit just woke up from a power nap, and we are about to handle business. We're going to knock out the Golden Challenge first and foremost. You can switch between male and female. So we are going to actually go ahead, and you know what? It's on here now. Ladies first. Let's knock out some things. Let's do some things real quick because we are going to have a big surprise at the conclusion of this video because your boy went ahead and made an investment to future-proof the account. But we're going to go ahead and hop in right now and take care of a little class disadvantage advantage when it comes to OP waifus in the game. We're going to go ahead and utilize our girl Charlotte Flair to take on the one and only Canadian icon Trish Stratus. Now, this is going to be fun because I am waking up and I am still excited. We got the Bloodline 2.0 coming into the game. For those who missed my video, look, it's easy. Tonga Loa for our free-to-play, Tama Tonga for our A tier, Jacob Fatu for the S tier, and Solo Sikoa for the S plus tier for this upcoming month's MLC content. So I am excited and ecstatic to go after Jacob Fatu. And on top of that, once again, you already know how it goes when it comes to content around here, right? You know that there's going to be a moment that's going to be released. You know there's going to be a new skill plate that revolves around the bloodline. So who knows what shenanigans we're going to get into with that. And of course, hey, I'm just speaking it into reality. OTC, original tribal chief Roman Reigns, where art thou in our lives? So we will see who shall acknowledge thee when it's all said and done. But the artwork that I've seen already and immediately looks absolutely phenomenal. So I am just truly ecstatic, and I can't wait to experience this right alongside each and every single one of you. We're not even going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to force the pen, get this done. Now, I am going to be upfront with all of you, too. I am going to keep it real with you. I believe, the first for normal mode for this Golden Challenge Tour, the one that we're not doing is, of course, the one where you have Ilya. Congratulations to everyone who was able to pick him up. But long story short of it, the first tour, as you can see, the requirement was simple. It was any 6-star, waifu or husbando. That's for normal mode. For hard mode, the requirement is going to be a technician. So that's another one. It needs to be a raw technician in order to get that bonus 6-star gold token, and you know we got that in spades. So we are going to use the one and only CM Punk. We're going to go ahead and use Pepsi Fuel to fill to get this done and knock this one out. The last one, though, could be a bit tricky depending on who you are because it is a striker from Raw. Now, I do have Karrion Kross. We will see what we can do. See what we can do. My Karrion Kross is nowhere close to strong enough to take on Ilya with that high of a health pool. We could do some shenanigans like the yellow move damage build is a thing for Karrion. He can do that. We could, but then he's just like Elias with that whole you need to be pinned in order for you to do crazy damage with the stun and get a cycle running like that. It is doable, but it's also something that's going to take a lot of time, and that's something that I don't want to do to all of y'all. And we are going to hit this again because we have the Shiki plate on them, so that's extra damage. We don't have to activate nothing, and then we go with the stack once more, just get some extra damage. And the multiply gems are down on the board, so we don't have to worry about it. It's a flash feud weekend, so there should be a contest up to fuse up people. I can finally utilize the fuses that I have been holding on to. I literally was going to use them, and then I watched a video from Champions Chat, and they were like, hey, don't use your fuses until Flash Feud. And then David Boy, also reinforced that. And I've been holding on to plenty of fuses, so I'm going to go ahead and use them after this video and get it done. So, boom. CM Punk coming through with that. We got the extra token. Don't even matter what it is. Just know that we got it. Enjoy them while they last. I doubt, because they are a business, I doubt they're going to let this go on and forever to allow you and to enable you to do it. Again, we could try with carrying cross, but real talk. I do not have that many people that could do it. Braun as well as Kevin Owens are both low. Braun is on Raw. Owens is on SmackDown. Seth Rollins, I don't have his moment and I don't have all his gears. So we could try this build real quick. We could see, and this would probably be the longest bout out of the entire thing. More than likely, with Karrion Kross. I was using the submission for the longest time, but for the longest time it was broken, and so I stopped using him. He was one of my favorite guys to use. I pulled him off a single pull at 6-star bronze, and that's just how it worked out. So basically, what you want to do is, well, I'm going to hit that to stack the yellow gem damage, right? You basically want to go ahead and move your node back, because that's going to allow, when Ilya does his hit, you're able to force the skip turn. That's basically what you want to do. With the Doomsday Saito, though, we destroy gems and we cycle. So for me, it would have to be you go after the black. I was using the submission because the submission allowed you to make multiply gems, so then you could destroy the board and you could cycle and load up all your moves, and then afterwards you could be able to just keep on cycling flawlessly. So that is an alternative route if we need to go and do that. But I'm just going to use him right here, right now. And if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. So boom, you would stack. And this is quite tedious. You're already seeing that it's quite tedious. And Ilya hits like a tank. So once he gets a hand on us, it's going to be over. And we're going to just pack him up with Final Boss Rock. That's basically what we're going to do anyway. Final Boss Rock is going to be able to control the field. He's going to be able to control the board with the submission. So we're just going to do our due diligence right here. All right. And then we have this, and we get loaded up again. So it's tedious, but it's doable. And if he ever forces a cascade or something crazy, we can kick out and force the stun lock. That's basically the aim with this build. And as you can see, we got that again. And we basically, you can force a pin to do some shenanigans. So, all right. Take as much as we need. Take a blue away, call it a day. And then he'll start doing what he does. And again, this is just to showcase what, like, we could have used them. Either way, it would have been tedious. It would definitely be tedious. I invested in just using characters that, like, he's got a choose move character, like the MP with the black MP to get everything off, so Striker Woods. And then we have Asuka, 100% yellow move damage. That was another thing. But you can see, it's already pretty much over. He's not gonna make it, because Ilya's just cracked like that. So that's on another level. And we're just gonna come in with the save with Rock, Final Boss Rock. So we will do that. All right. And then you just force it again. And honestly, this is just basically doing a mercy kill for him. We're just going to get that out of the way, because there's nothing that we can do, really. There's nothing. None of his colors are on the board right now. So then he's going to do what he needs to do. And that's the pros and cons of Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, it is what it is. We still can try a little something, but there isn't not a whole lot to do on the board. So, boom. Got the yellow and the black. We got another black. And we could just take some stuff. That's basically what we're doing. We're taking stuff. All right, it caused a nice little decent cascade, but it was worth a shot. You really want to look into who you have. Obviously, it's going to be different. Like if you got Braun Strowman on your squad, then you're going to be able to get further ahead than a lot. You know, if you got Braun Strowman with the bells and whistles, or you got like just a higher 6-star gold rep for this situation, it'll play out a lot better than you. But better than what you're seeing for me. It's gonna work out in your favor, and that's what I want anyway. I want y'all to win, but it's just touching it just to say that hey, I tried. Now when I go in, it's not even like this is one of those play smart, not hard situations. Is a 6-star gold token worth grinding out certain times? Yes. Right now, currently, not really. So we do what we do. We do what we do, and we keep it rolling. So, boom, boom. And then he's going to get loaded. There he goes. Extra damage. We ain't just going to give him the dub now. We're not going to give him the dub. We'll go out swinging. But we will let him put us out of our misery. So then we're just going to sweep right in. Take care of business with Final Boss Rock. And keep it rolling and keep it going. So this is over for Carrion. TikTok, time is up, my boy. It's now time for the final boss. For everyone to give it up for The Rock and to show why he is one of the best characters in the game. Defensive and overall versatility. So, boom, there it goes. It's done. That's all she wrote. Ilya is definitely a great sleeper S+ tier. And I'm glad that he got his flowers. I mean, this is the guy that dethroned Walter Gunther for the UK, the WWE UK United Kingdom Championship, and after he held it for years. So to have him come in here, and this more than likely might be his one and done. It could be his one and done here. You know what? We take those. So we're gonna put Rock in here. Rock should be golden. Rock is golden. So then we hop in and we let Rock do what he do. We let Rock do what he do because Rock don't play that. So, boom, acknowledge the final boss. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Now, we're going to go ahead and do some extra damage. Boom. Knock it out. Get it fully loaded. A wild cardo into another wild cardo. Okay, we got a 5 break instead of a 4 break. So, boom, trinkle them down. Then we're going to steal some health. We're going to load up the board. And we're just going to keep on going. We don't need to hit the submission unless we really need to. Because the finisher is now loaded. And basically the health steal and the finisher is the 1-2 punch that we need. Just going to steal health, finisher. Steal health, finisher. And Ilya's going to be gone. And then the cakewalk is the Alpha Academy tour. They listened. They made it work, y'all. They made it work. You can use either Otis or Chad Gable or the lovely Maxine. So you already know who I'm about to run through everybody with on this, and it's going to be truly sensational. So we're going to go ahead and take care of some things with Maxine Dupree. Modern Era Showboat, Alpha Academy with 100% gem damage trap. I'm not really worried about getting her gear. The gear is great. It is a monstrous gear. But you know what? I already did my pulls. I actually even got lucky and I got blessed with an 11 pull out of one of the free bags for logging in. I've seen so many people. I saw Merrick, he had gotten a 69 loot coin pull. And I was like, bet. And then I was just scurrying through popping them because I was so literally used to getting them and not getting the loot. I was like, you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever if I don't get one. And then the day, like this day comes and then I get the on the fourth pop. It's boom. Lo and behold, look what we have here. We got the loot coins. And I didn't get nothing new out of it. I didn't get nothing new at all. But you know what? It was still cool to see it. So now we're going to go ahead and wreak havoc with Maxine and just keep it rolling. We got a feud that's going live. We got these tours going on and popping. But we do have a real goody at the end of this one. I assure you of that. I know that I was saying, I'm gonna hoard my Universal Champion coins. You know, I'm going to hoard them up, and then I'm going to purchase everybody. You know what? When you got something like this, and when you do content like I do content from an array of just free-to-play gameplay, let alone to doing some pulls every now and then and making my pulls count, yeah, there are chances that I could end up picking up certain people along the way compared to others. And with this one is sensible. It's going to make a whole lot of sense to a lot of y'all when you see who I got and who I recruited. So, boom, we're going to keep on strolling through because Maxine is going three clicks, yes. Could be 4 if we had the La Familia plate. But one day, we will access that. We will acquire that. And we are going to get our second flight of steps. Our steps to the upper room and get these feud scores on and popping. I have to make some decisions, y'all. I have to make some decisions because I did not take up and I did not work up Julius Creed. I did not. And I also have Mae Young. Mae Young gets used twice for this Flash feud weekend. It would make the most sense to take her up. And it also spares my blue TP, which is hurting very badly, where Julius would need that. I've got black, I've got yellow, and I've got green to get her at least a 6-star bronze to do some line bonus shenanigans, which would mean cutting my time down a whole lot when it comes to certain feuds this upcoming weekend. I'm thinking about pulling that trigger. I am genuinely considering pulling that trigger, y'all. I'm not even going to lie to you that I'll go in with May because outside of Tech Charlotte, I don't have another real strong tech to represent my squad on the waifu side. I mean, we did our shenanigans and we had our fun with Shayna Baszler. That was cool. And everyone has Tech Asuka at this point in time, probably sitting on millions and millions of shards for her. But someone that I genuinely enjoy though, Mae Young is definitely fine. They have the one thing I will say about a lot of these A tiers that they've made as of late, they are actually exciting to use. That's why when the Tongans come out, when Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga show up, I am excited to see if they have a link with one another because their father is Haku and Haku adopted Tonga Loa. They also have another brother, Hikuleo, who's like literally like taller than both of them. Like he's like at least easily clearing 6'5", I believe. He's almost near 7 feet tall. He's that tall. But hopefully he doesn't botch like his brother Loa. But now it does make it interesting. Could we get a King Haku in the game? Because you can have a whole Tonga, you can have a Tonga link between Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, Hikuleo, and Haku. Because Haku's yet to be in the game, he could easily have a tag team link with Andre the Giant. So there's things you could do there. Again, a new bloodline moment, whether it be Jimmy getting kicked out of the bloodline as well as the new bloodline being formed. I literally could see them doing one where Jimmy gets kicked out of the moment, gets kicked out as a moment. I could see them doing one where maybe they destroy Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns is going to be able to do it alone. Another one I could see is the promo package that they did where Solo was sitting at the table and you had Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu standing behind him. That would look like real great card art for a moment. There's a lot they can do here. They can do the skill plate, the ulafale, I believe is what they call it, the necklace. They could easily make that into a ultimate skill plate. They could make that into an ultimate skill plate that benefits because look. Let's be realistic. What does Solo Sikoa and what does Roman Reigns have in common currently? What do both of them have in common? Both of them have in common the fact that both of them can utilize trap gems. Head of the table, modern era Reigns has trap gems. Modern era trickster Solo Sikoa has trap gems. Who's to say that OTC Roman, who's to say that Showboat modern era Solo Sikoa don't also utilize trap gems. They could do something right there with that mechanic. There's a possibility. Plus, the new bloodline could easily have their own link mechanic, the same way that the original bloodline have a link mechanic. Naomi is a member of the family because she is married to Jimmy Uso in real life. So there's a lot that's going to be going on with this upcoming MLC, and I'm truly excited and ecstatic. And we got through this. But this is what I've been waiting on. This is what I decided to do. I had to follow in the place of my broski from another momski. If you know, you know, Lee from Champions Chat. Because all I saw in my comments a while back was, you don't have her, you don't have her, you don't have her. That's why you can't live right. You don't have her, you don't have her. Well, we got her. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone ahead, screenshot, we have gone ahead and acquired and recruited Roxanne Perez. So, one of these dual color MP trainers has come home. And that is what we're going to do right now. We're going to recruit her red and green +4. There are a lot of shenanigans that we can do here. She is basically a walking, talking Santa's muscle. That is what we got going on. Boom. And you know what? It was worth it. There's nothing wrong with picking up somebody early if they're going to benefit you. And you know what we're going to do? We're not even playing around with it. It is worth it. It's going down. We'll get her up right here just like that. And then we just got to pump some moves into her. We just got to find a build that we enjoy. I've seen so many good ones for her. So, you know what? That's looking really good right there. And we're just going to leave it at that. But, yeah, this is absolutely going to be phenomenal. I will go back and watch some gameplay videos on her to run her properly and efficiently. But we do finally have her on the squad. That's another one recruited. She is going to sit to where she needs to be. She's going to sit where she's at. And she's also a new option as a striker waifu to go up for me. So that is also a blessing in disguise. We're up to 463. But nonetheless, y'all, that's the video. I'm going to get out of here because I got to still clear out normal and hard mode. But that is what's going down here, y'all. We're clearing out this Flash Feud weekend. Knock out what you can. Alpha Academy, Maxine, Chad Gable, Otis. They're all options. And on top of that, do what you can. Open for the golden challenge toward normal. Hard mode is attack, and the last hell mode is going to be a striker. If you have a strong enough raw rep striker, male husbando, or waifu, either or, go ahead and take care of business. Other than that, always remember this. Hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly, all, if you haven't done it yet, make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from the one and only bad guy of WWE Champion, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content created in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all, respect you all, I'm praying for you all tenfold, let the good times roll. That's unfortunate. I went and doubled back to look to see if you were able to use Akira, since he is technically part of Alpha Academy, but that looks like another opportunity missed. Could have been a real fun free-to-play character just thrown out there. They could make him an April Fool's character next year. That would be funny too, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Got the hell mode tours done. Now to go back and take care of things off screen with normal and hard. Recruited Roxanne Perez. Oh, what a time to be alive. Enjoy this Bastion Berlin weekend. Who do you think is going to be winning these matches? And are you excited for the upcoming September 2024 MLC? Let's chop up about all these things down within the comments below. One love to each and every single one of y'all. I'm out. Peace.